Hello friends, I welcome you all in my kitchen at Healthy Kadai. Today we'll be baking an eggless cake using bread. Yes, you heard me right. We'll be using brown bread slices to make this yummylicious cake. So without wasting any more time, let's quickly see how to prepare it. The ingredients required are 4 brown bread slices, half a cup maida or refined flour, half a cup powdered sugar, half a teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 3/4 cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, 2 tablespoons of Desi ghee. I'll be using variety of nuts. We'll be using 1 cup of roughly chopped almonds, walnuts and cashew nuts. Also be using 1 tablespoon of cranberries and even 1 tablespoon of desiccated coconut. To add to the color, we'll also be using Tutti Frooti. Firstly, we need to prepare breadcrumbs using fresh brown bread slices. What we'll do is we'll take a mixer grinder jar into which we'll put our bread slices. Just break it into small pieces. These 4 bread slices will give you approximately 2 cups of breadcrumbs. And now we'll grind it. My breadcrumbs are ready. Firstly, we'll prepare our first layer of cake. For this, I will take 1 cup of breadcrumbs, add 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar, then add 1 tablespoon of Desi ghee. Instead of Desi ghee, you can even use melted butter. Now we need to mix all these 3 ingredients. We basically want to bind the breadcrumbs together, and my breadcrumb mixture is done. Now we'll transfer this mixture. We'll spread it. With the help of a spatula, we'll press it nicely. You can even add cinnamon powder if you like the flavor of cinnamon. I've set my first layer of breadcrumb mixture. Now we'll keep it in freezer for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Simultaneously, let's prepare our cake mixture. We'll add our remaining breadcrumb. So here goes 1 cup of breadcrumbs. To this, we'll add half a cup of maida or the refined flour. Then we'll add half a cup of powdered sugar. I'm using these measuring spoons to take all the measurements. Then add half a teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon baking powder, and we'll mix it well. I will just transfer this mixture in a big bowl so that we can easily work on it. After mixing it, we'll add 1 tablespoon of Desi ghee, add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. To this, we'll add milk. We'll gradually add milk to prepare our cake batter. Firstly, I have added half a cup of milk. Add little more. We need to prepare our cake batter just like any other cake we bake. So I have added 3/4 cup of milk to prepare this bread cake batter. Now to this batter, I will also add cranberries. This is optional. You can even avoid adding it, but I like the taste and the color of cranberries in cake. And my bread batter is ready. Further, I will take all my chopped dry fruits, into which I'll add desiccated coconut. Here goes Tutti Frutti. Add half a teaspoon of sugar in it. I will add little refined flour and add half a teaspoon of Desi ghee. We'll mix all these ingredients. Addition of sugar and Desi ghee in this dry fruit mixture is completely optional. And here is my mixture ready. Now let's assemble our cake together. We have removed our base from the freezer and it has set properly. Onto our base, we'll give a layer of dry fruits. And our second layer is done. We'll add our cake batter into it. If you want to avoid this layering, what we are doing, you can completely do so. Just prepare this bread cake batter and then you can bake it. Spread it nicely. Then tap it to level it up. After that goes my final layer of dry fruits. My cake is ready for baking. We'll be baking the cake in my air fryer. However, you can even bake your cake in an oven or a conventional microwave. We'll place our cake in the basket. We'll place it in air fryer. We'll be air frying our cake at 160 degrees for 15 minutes. Once your cake is baked, then keep it in air fryer at least for 5 to 10 minutes in standby mode. So this is how my cake is looking after baking. Once baked, you need to cool it down completely, and just look at this. It's so very tempting. So we'll now remove it from the butter paper. I have to show you a closer look of this cake. Just look at this. Top layer filled with dry fruits. Then we have this next layer of bread cake. And then this is a dry fruit layer again. And the base. Let's cut it out. You can even call this as a bread crumb cake because it is made up of bread crumbs, and also we have got nice crumbled texture. Wow. Just have a closer look at my bread cake. It is nice, soft and moist cake. I'm sure you all want to try out this cake right now. So what are you waiting for? Do try out this cake recipe. Believe me, this is a super duper yummylicious cake. Let me know how does it come out for you. If you want to know more such interesting cake recipes, then click on the links which are flashing on the screen now. Until our next video, happy cooking and stay healthy.